Big-time baseball now from the district as we welcome you inside beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. It's Nationals baseball next on the show. Paulo Espino will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
So stepping in is Ozzie Smith. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on the way. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Schwarber is right there, 1 down. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today. Standing in now, Lou Brock. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Carter is in his tracks now. And there's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Michael Lee. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. So guys, these Nationals as they enter play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
2 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now.
3 balls.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark McGuire. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Lee leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
fouled away. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
And now in the box, Stan Musial, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0.
Ball 2. Up.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready with the 2-0. And it's fouled away. Two and 2. Here it is.
Full count.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now a swinging bunt. That winds up foul. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. It's back to the nation's capital after this. Jack Flaherty will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA. Sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point. And we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
Striding in is Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. One batter in, and the Cardinals will have to handle a threat on the base paths.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Josh Harrison.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Josh Harrison stands in. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first. This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Line down the left field line. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. In there, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Count is full. 3-2.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
And he fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Another full count pitch home. Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. As he'll take a look at ball one. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. 1-0 pitch on the way. Up top, it's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, They're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Smith is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 3 homers and 5 driven in. The set and the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, look at Arenado. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. So here is Nolan Arenado. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Arenado.
Now the pitch.
No ball. 1 strike.
Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Carter has it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
That brings in Tommy Edman. Fouled off. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. No home runs just yet and 4 RBIs. The 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Harrison has it on to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting 8. The catcher, Tyler Heineman.
Now to the plate, Taylor Heineman. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Here's the 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
No.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Carter is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding in now for the Nats, Scary Carter. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen.
Carter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Here comes the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Popped him up. Arenado over to his right. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Kyle.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Here's the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Nationals center fielder.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
3-0 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Over to first, and that retires the side. Nationals gone in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty.
win.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2. And he got him.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box, Ozzie Smith. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Into the box now, Lou Brock. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 home. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Three and 0 now. Third inning, no score to this point. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Next to bat for St. Louis, Michael Lee worked a walk his first time up. From the stretch. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Starlin Castro. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Starlin Castro.
And the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And Here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. Now a swing and a miss as Castro was retired here for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Paulo Espino. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Fielded cleanly in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Now the first pitch.
Yep.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Lifted into center field. Musial will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Mark McGwire.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch.
Ball.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Here it comes, the 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
Next up is Stan Musial. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Fastball called for strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And this will be fouled away. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. McGuire on at first, nobody out. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. Payoff pitch one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Next up, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set and the pitch. Right there for strike 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. The 0-1 pitch.
2 takes and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
That misses 1-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
So now to the plate, Tommy Edman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Throw over to first. Runner's back. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. In for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Cards leave one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And the ever-versatile Josh Harrison digs in.
Josh Harrison.
Pitch on the way.
No.
Harrison,
Ball, no
33 years old. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues.
No.
This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
2-0 now. Too high.
No.
And it's 3-0.
3 balls.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Harrison in front, 3 balls and a strike. He takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
3-2.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that's out number 1.
Oh, man,
Now
you can't
back,
hit a ball
right
any
fielder.
harder than that. I mean, this
Vladimir
ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay
Guerrero.
with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Stepping in next, Vladimir Guerrero. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch.
No,
And a good
that's the ball.
fastball there, but this just misses the
1-0.
zone for ball 1. Guerrero in
Ball.
front, 2-0 to Vlad.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Popped him up. Heineman over to his left. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Knuckle curve down below the knees. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi.
Your
Joe
attention,
Ross, the
please.
6'4"
Now
right-hander,
pitching
comes
for
in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 41, Joe.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And
Leading
digging
off
in
for the
is the
Cardinals.
switch-hitting catcher, Taylor Heineman.
Tyler Heineman.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
2-0 to count.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jack Flaherty, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Carter is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzie.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. A fly out and a single for him so far. Now the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. And there's a base hit on the line. So a long at-bat has a positive dividend when all's said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
In now, Lou Brock. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. It was a walk in his last trip. I'm set with the 0-1.
Ball too high.
Heineman on second. Smith is over at first with 1 away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. There's one on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
At the plate, Michael Lee, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. The set and the 1-0.
Outside.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the three-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Three and one to him now. There's ball four.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Mark McGwire, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
All even now, 2-2. 2 out, bases loaded. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. The payoff pitch. Swing and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Castro is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. 3 left for St. Louis. Halfway home, still no score. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
For Washington,
ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. We're playing 11. 1-1.
And it's fouled away.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. This is foul right side.
No.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
1 out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The center fielder, number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1-1 to Schwarber. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Here comes the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. 6th inning coming up, still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Stan Musial. First pitch on the way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out from above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Mismatch.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball outside.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Musial gets his lead at first, nobody out. In there, 1-1. Too high there, and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Ball,
3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in Tommy Edman. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, no. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
The batter, the catcher, Tyler.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Taylor Heineman. It was a walk in his last trip. And now the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Jack Flaherty. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to lower his sights a little bit right now. We talk a lot about this, the elevated heater. We're seeing it so much in today's game. He's got to find a way to make...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Cards forced to settle for 1 to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Nationals 0. So here's Starlin Castro. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
The 1-0. Soft liner to the left side. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Number 88 come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Set. Here it comes. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
No.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Out into right center. Well hit. Castro rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
Wow, with 1 out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his 2nd hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at third, so the best he can hope for is a no decision. Carlos Martinez is into the ball game now, as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 18, Carlos Martinez.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison, as he'll take a look at a sinker here. Too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Center fielder on the run, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the 2nd run of the inning.
So next to hit is Vladimir Guerrero. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he rips it on the ground to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Nationals 2 and the Cardinals 1. Daniel Hudson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Over now is Vlad as he takes charge for the first down.
Now batting, left fielder, Lou Brock.
Digging in will be Lou Brock. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Now the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Into the box now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Brock, base runner at first with 1 out. High in the air down the right field line. And Vlad won't get there. This is a foul ball.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
One and 2. Here it comes. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The first baseman, number 25, Mark McGuire.
Now into the box, Mark McGuire. A couple of walks for him thus far. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he's back easily. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch on its way, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. lifted down the line in left. And foul. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. One left for the Cardinals. They're down 2-1.
7th inning, Perez.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Juan Soto.
The left fielder, Juan Soto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Smith is up with it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Now at the plate, Gary Carter. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And the pitch.
Ball.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, Josh Bell.
So now into the box is Josh Bell. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's gone just 2 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. We're playing 11.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Nationals gone in order. They still lead it 2-1. Brad Hand has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Brad Hand.
And now Stan Musial.
Leading off the St. Louis, the center fielder, number 6, Stan Musial.
First pitch on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So now to the plate, Nolan Arenado. It was a walk in his last trip. Now here's the first offering.
Hey.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Comes set and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And it's 1-2. Now here it comes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out. And we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
To the plate now, Tommy Edman. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Guerrero finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They still trail it here 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Genesis Cabrera will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Paul DeYoung will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Kyle Schwarber. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Heineman. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The third baseman, number 13.
Up next, Starlin Castro. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And now the first pitch.
Ball 1.
One out, nobody on. Fastball well outside. Now the 2-0. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ryan Zimmerman will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 11. Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's the first pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
fly ball right down the line in left. Chasing after it is Brock. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Nationals 2 and the Cardinals 1. Will Harris comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 36, Will Harris.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And now it'll be the catcher, Taylor Heineman. Now here's the first offering.
No.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Pulled toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the time runs aboard with a leadoff double.
The second baseman.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. Strike one to start the at-bat. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And there's ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. So 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
1 out, 1 on in a one-run game. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Left fielder coming on, but he can't get there, and this might tie up the game.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning of this season.
Lou Brock comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And it's 1-1 to Brock.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is on the ground over the first. The second for one on the first, but not in time as he beats it out. Stepping in once again is Michael Lee, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
No, that's the ball.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Now a throw over to first.
No,
and the runner back in standing. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
2-0 count. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
No,
that's ball three now as it just misses below the zone.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Makes the catch, and the Nationals have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Wow, that's one of the best finishes we've been part of in a while. 2 outs, tying run at third, the go-ahead run at first, but they can't find a way to get him home. Tough way to lose, but a great way to win a game.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Nats rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Joe Ross gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Will Harris records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 2 runs on just 2 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. For St. Louis, 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error, they left 12 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.